Hi everybody. Today is question day. I have some questions from you guys, and one of the ones that I've gotten the most is about supplements, and I want to do a video on supplements soon, so watch for that. I have a question about what I think of gastric bypass surgery and if a person can still build muscle after they get the surgery. I'm a big believer in doing it naturally if you can. With the surgery, from what I've heard, I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what I've heard, you're kind of limited as to how much you can eat at one time, and I think, just in my opinion, that would kind of limit how much muscle that you could put on, because you have to be able to eat. For me, if I eat 5 ounces of chicken or so, you know, that's a pretty big amount for me. For somebody that's bigger, they're going to have to eat a little bit more than that, especially if it's a guy and you're trying to put on size too. And it's not just, you know, 3 small meals a day or whatever. You're eating every 2 hours basically on average. So just in my opinion, I think it would be harder to put on muscle after the surgery, but I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about the gastric bypass surgery. I do believe that unless it's something that you really have to do because you're really heavy, I would say try to do it on your own if you can. Try to do it naturally. Try to do it with exercise and eating right. And cardio. It's going to take longer, but I think you'll be a lot happier in the end doing it that way. Like I said, unless your doctor's not telling you that you need to do it, do the surgery. Try to do it naturally. I have another question from a female trying to build muscle, and she's finding it hard to do it naturally. What do I take? Eat a lot of protein. I eat every 2 hours. Right now I'm not. I eat every 3 hours or so, 3.5 hours. Sometimes I'm bad and push it to 4. I don't eat as much as I should when I'm not getting ready for a contest. But protein and supplements. So, and again, I'm going to make a video on the supplements that I like and use, and maybe that'll help you out a little bit. And training is a big part of it too. That I've made a few videos recently on. One of them is don't be a prisoner to your reps. You know, where you're just doing 10 reps, 10 reps, 10 reps, and increasing the weight, where you're actually pushing each set and making each set count. I think that's a big thing, because you want quality. You don't want those sets to be wasted. So training is a big part. It all plays a part. Everything that you do plays a part in the way that your body looks. So if you're trying to put on size, you have to make sure you're eating enough. You have to take supplements, and my supplements aren't really anything fancy, but they help with recovery and recuperation. So if you're not recovering and recuperating and you're training more, you're tearing the muscle down. So most of my supplements have to do with recuperating, because if you're recuperating, then you can go in and train hard and you're building, so you're not constantly tearing it down. So I think that's a big secret too. And I have something here from somebody, and I'm not saying any names. I don't know if you guys want me to say your names or not. These are a couple of these are personal messages, so I'm not saying any names to them. But if you do send me a personal message and you want me to say your name, put it in the email and I'll say your name. This person was asking, is it possible to get a thorough workout each day with just an incline bench and a few dumbbells, say 5 to 30 pounds to start with? Yes, I think so. You just have to be a little more creative, but yeah, you can do a lot with just a bench and dumbbells. So you should be able to train everybody. That's my doggies. You should be able to train everybody with that much weight, 5 to 30 pounds in a bench. That's plenty. So at least that'll get you started, and you can take that a long way. If you have any more questions on that, then ask me, and maybe I can do a video on that or something.